If you are a team leader in a contact centre, you're going to have to, at some point, speak to one of your team about something awkward, like poor personal hygiene. No one likes having conversations like this, but it has to be done. And you would do it for a friend, wouldn't you? So as a leader, you've got to do it for people in your team. When I was a team leader, there's a guy in my team who had very strong body odour, and I knew it. Several of the team mentioned it, so I thought I've got to do something about it. I really didn't want to, like a lot. Really did not want to have to deal with this. I tried to pass it off to HR. In the end, I had to deal with it myself, and I messed it up. I told Adam I'd been running a competition that I hadn't shared with the team, and great news, he'd won. And the prize was a bottle of aftershave that I bought. He left the meeting room happy. I left the meeting room happy. How on earth I expected him to realise what I was getting at, I do not know, because the next day he came back in and nothing had changed. I don't think he'd even used the aftershave. I hadn't solved or even discussed the problem at all. So I then did what I should have done, which was lead with compassion, but be very clear. So I spoke to Adam and said, has anyone ever spoken to you about that there is a strong smell of body odour before? He said no. I then said, well, look, there is, I want to help, because it's not going to help you develop relationships in the team. You know what's going on. He wasn't in the greatest of home situations, which meant he couldn't always get, he was a young lad, he couldn't always get his washing done. It's a very hectic household, he couldn't always get to a shower, and this contact centre was in just on the edge of a city centre. Adam lived in the centre, and he used to rollerblade to the contact centre. Now we had two buildings, and the other one where we weren't situated, say, it was across the road. It was far nicer than the contact centre, but it had showers. So all we did, I spoke to HR. We had a welfare budget for people in real need. We started an ongoing process of helping him with his home situation. We gave him some of the welfare budget to purchase some new clothes, and critically, he changed, and he didn't know about the showers. He would rollerblade to the other building, shower, come in, problem solved. Now, of course, it was horribly awkward to have that conversation, but you would have that conversation with a friend. You would want someone to tell you if you had bad breath or body odour. Once you got over the initial kind of, oh my God, have I had bad breath all this time and no one said anything to me, you'd be relieved that someone had told you and you'd be able to sort it out. So don't be like me, what I did the first time. Either avoid it, sort of fudge it, be compassionate, but you have to be very clear in what you're saying, and you have to be solution orientated to say, I want to help, I want to get this sorted out. And also, you're not saying it's about them as a person, it's just a situation that you need to address to help them. Right?